Hello, 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 hello. Greetings, earthlings, stargazers, and beings of all kinds and sorts. Hi, hello. Hi, hello, hi, hello. How are y'all doing today? How are y'all doing? I hope that you all are having a fantastic day, / night, / time zone, / time does not exist, and that the universe is all that you want it to be, all that you need it to be, and more. But yes, hi, hello, hi, hello, hi, hello, hi, hello. I'm Dizzy. My pronouns are Fae, he, it, they, and I'm your local eldritch creature, which is a little bit of a lot. I'm an alien Fae siren and a symbiont, just trying to find my place in this big old universe. And today's weather forecast in the biosphere is midnight at the end of the universe. Wow, midnight at the end of the universe. Whoa, wowza. Wowza, midnight. It's midnight, I suppose. It's midnight, I suppose. It's midnight, I suppose. All throughout the dome today. All throughout the biosphere today. Midnight. Midnight. Maybe all of the nocturnal creatures will come out. Maybe all of the nocturnal creatures throughout the biosphere will come out and say hello. Who knows? Who knows? It's midnight. It's midnight. Hello. Hello though. This is a little mini cozy outfit debut. Do you like it? Do you like my sweatshirt? Is it very comfy cozy? I think it's very comfy cozy. I put a new belt on my pants. You know, just spicing the outfit up a little bit. I'm ready and prepared for the change of the seasons. I'm ready and prepared. I'm preemptively ready and prepared for the change of the seasons. I got my hoodie on. I got my pants on. We're gonna play cozy games. I'm ready. I'm prepared. Are you ready? Are you ready for the change of the seasons, chat room? Are you done with summer? Are you ready to say farewell to summer and hello to fall and winter? Are you ready? Or do you want to hang on to summer for a little bit longer? Or do you like summer? What's your favorite season, chat room? What's your favorite season? Mine is, I'm a transitional season kind of creature. I'm a transitional season kind of creature, you know? I love me my fall and my spring. I'm a transitional season kind of creature. We're all about change. Everything's always changing. What better way to embody that than in the change of the seasons? The changing of the seasons. Yeah. Though spring doesn't really exist anymore. Spring kind of doesn't exist anymore, which is a shame. It's a bit of a shame. Spring doesn't really exist anymore, but that's okay. It'll live on forever in my heart. Spring will live on forever in my heart, and we can sacrifice to the gods of spring by taking all of the billionaires that are driving climate change. And you know. Need I say any more? We're gonna get comfy cozy with it today. We're finally gonna play Ooblets. I've been waiting like 2 years to play Ooblets. Ooblets has been my comfort, me watching people play through it game for like 2 years now, and I kept being like, when it goes on sale, I'll buy it and I'll play it, and then we can play it on stream, and I'll buy it and I'll play it, and I'll play Ooblets, the game I keep watching people play, especially at night while I'm trying to sleep. My comfort game playthrough. Finally, I'll play it. I just need it to go on sale, and then it did. And then it didn't go on sale for like almost 2 years. It didn't go on sale for like almost 2 years, but it finally did. In this Steam summer sale. So now I have it. Now I have Ooblets. I got my comfy clothes on. I'm ready to get comfy cozy with it. For the season. We're gonna play Ooblets. We're gonna play Fields of Mystria, which releases this Wednesday, the full release. I've been waiting very patiently. I've been a patient creature, waiting for Fields of Mystria to have its full release to play it, because Coral Island burned me with their 1.0 release where they said that you could carry over all of the save data, but then mine got bugged and I couldn't. So I've been waiting very patiently for Fields of Mystria 1.0 to start playing that. We're gonna play that on Wednesday. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be a good fall and winter season full of lots of comfy cozy games. Hi Ludo. Hi. Welcome on in. How are you doing? I hope you're having a great time zone. I like your outfit. Thank you. I made it out of the fabric of the universe. Because otherwise I'm a naked creature. So I had to give myself clothes. And the only materials I really have is the universe outside, you know? But now I'm nice and cozy. I've changed my outfit. I've changed my outfit to a nice hoodie. This song isn't very comfy cozy. This song isn't giving me comfy cozy vibes. Next song, please. Where's my elevator music? That's better. Get a little bit of jazz up on in here. We don't need the scary music right now. We don't need the scary, frightening, eerie, and ominous music right now. We need that smooth jazz, that wonderful elevator music. I love elevator music so much. I genuinely do. There's just something about it. It hits different. I don't know. It's good. Music to my ears. Music to my creature ears. But my Biosphere playlist, my Geodesic Dome at the End of the Universe playlist is so large. It has so many different types of music on it. So it's kind of a roll of the dice. What kind of song we get. Thank you for the quiet hello, Neko Nian. I hope you're having a great time zone. It's kind of a roll of the dice what kind of music we get. I got a lot of jazz on here. We got like some theremin on here. We got like some like some synth music and stuff like that. We got a lot of like more avant-garde kind of music, you know, people playing the glass harmonica, my beloved glass harmonica, the instrument that drives you to madness. My beloved glass harmonica. Love that shit. Big fan of the glass harmonica. It's quite wonderful. It's a wonderful instrument. You should listen to it. You should listen to the glass harmonica. Nothing will go wrong when you listen to the glass harmonica. Listen. Use your listening ears to listen to the glass harmonica. Nothing will go wrong when you listen to the glass harmonica. Whoa. It's not harmonica, it's harmonica. There's no H in it. It's a glass instrument. It's an instrument made of glass. It is an instrument made of glass. Whoa. So we got quite a mixture on this playlist, but sometimes I just want the jazz. Sometimes I just want the jazz music, you know? Yeah. But we're gonna have a nice comfy cozy season here in the Biosphere. We're gonna play Ooblets, we're gonna play Fields of Mystria, we're gonna play Neva and Gris. I got lots of other comfy cozy games. I got lots of cozy games that we could choose from and play as we go through them. Of course, we still have Liza P and Subnautica, and I Was a Teenage Exocolonist that we're gonna try and finish. We're gonna try and wrap up. I might try seeing about streaming Tuesday, Thursdays again. As always, there's no guarantee. My schedule is not really a schedule. It's more like a loose estimate. Of when I'll probably be here, but like maybe you'll see me, maybe you won't. Who knows? Who knows? But I've been thinking about maybe we'll try to start doing Tuesday, Thursday streams again. But maybe the Tuesday, Thursday streams will be later in the day. Add a little bit of variety in there, so not all of my streams are at 1 p.m. EST or prior. Maybe we do some later ones. I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see how I feel. And then we're gonna start trying to do Discord movie nights. At least once a month. I'm gonna see how I feel before I try and commit to like once a week. You know, that's maybe a lot. We'll see about once a month for a bit. See how that goes. We'll do the first Monday. The first Monday of every month. At like 6:30 p.m. 6:30 p.m. Let me show you the poster that I made for our movie nights. The first movie we're gonna watch is Project Hail Mary, because I love that movie. So much, and I haven't watched it like 6 or 7 times. It's a really good movie. Why is this so large? You are so large. Why are you so large? Can you please be appropriately sized? God damn, taking up the whole screen. Stealing my fucking thunder. God damn. Anyways, here's the poster that I made for our first movie night. For our first Discord movie night, we're going to be watching Project Hail Mary. Yeah, it's 6:30 p.m. 6:30 p.m. EST. That'll be this Monday. This Monday, we'll be doing that. We'll be doing that in the Discord. So if you aren't in the Discord already and you would like to join us, you can click on the panel down below that says either Discord or Geodesic Dome at the end of the universe. That's our Discord. Or you can use exclamation point Discord in the chat, and you can join that way. You do just have to make sure you fill out the CAPTCHA though with the Discord. Otherwise it'll auto kick you after an hour. You will be ejected from the airlock if you do not fill out the CAPTCHA. We have it so that way I don't have to manually go through and approve everybody. It'll auto kick bots. Because those foolish bots, they don't know how to fill out the CAPTCHA. So it auto kicks them. And it saves the amount of work that I have to do as the creature that I am that already does everything around here. But that also means that sometimes real people join and they don't read any of the signage to understand that you too have to fill out the CAPTCHA, so that way you don't get auto kicked. So please read the signage. Please observe the signage and use your listening ears. Thank you. If you do not want to be auto-ejected out of the airlock and you would like to enter the dome, please observe the signage and fill out the CAPTCHA. Thank you very kindly. But we're gonna try this out. We're gonna try doing movie nights again. We had tried doing them a couple of years ago. But Discord was doing this thing where, if you didn't have Nitro, you just basically like couldn't share your screen. So it kept like buffering and stuff, and nobody was really showing up anyway. So I was kind of like, well, I'm not gonna do this. If Discord is gonna be stinky poo poo doo doo, about it, and I'm the only one showing up to the movie theater, then that's okay. We'll table it for later. You know, we'll put a little pin in it and we'll watch movies later. But I had shared my screen recently. A movie not in the server, but privately. And it seemed fine. It seemed to work fine. It didn't seem like it was buffering at all incessantly. So we're gonna try it out. And see if Discord will be nice to us. Let us watch movies together. I would love to watch movies with you, chat room. Oh my god, a 3 stream streak. I love the number 3. That's one of my favorite numbers. I probably shouldn't tell you what all of my favorite numbers are. That maybe seems inadvisable from like a security perspective, but I do love the number 3. I do love the number 3. Big fan of the number 3. Big fan of the number 3. What can I say? What can I say? I'm a simple creature. I'm a simple creature. I love the number 3. What can I say? What can I say? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, so we're gonna try movie nights again. See how those go. See how those go. See how those goes. See how those goes. We're gonna start with Project Hail Mary. See how it goes, and we'll go from there. Maybe try doing a movie night. Maybe try doing a movie night once a month. Once a month. Once a month. Once a month. If Discord doesn't suck dick and balls. That is. Provided Discord cooperates, I could do a movie once a month. We could try that out. I got lots of movies I would love to watch. I really do. I would love to go through and watch the Jurassic Park movies. I think again, I haven't seen those in a while. God, like fucking what was it? Frankenstein, the Frankenstein movie that came out somewhat recently. I would love to watch that. Got so many movies I would love to watch. So if you would also like to maybe perchance join us for movies, go on ahead and enter the dome. Enter the biosphere. But yeah, we're gonna try that out. And ooh, perfect. If it does work, we can also maybe watch Halloween movies for October. In October, we could also maybe watch some Halloween movies. See what we can find and watch. Wouldn't that be fun? Wouldn't that be swell? All right, get out of here, movie poster. I do love the way that the poster turned out. I'm quite happy with the graphic design. Is my passion. It really isn't. I actually don't really like graphic design, but it is quite nice. When I make a thing and it turns out well. And it's nice to look at, and I go, wow, that turned out well, and it's nice to look at. I do like that. I do enjoy that. But it's gonna be a nice comfy cozy season. This fall and winter. Hi, Les Decay. Hi, welcome on in. How are you doing? I hope you're having a great time zone. Hello. Awesome outfit. Thank you. I'm all nice and comfy cozy. I'm prepared for the change of the seasons. I'm prepared for the seasonings of the changing. Yeah. I'm all comfy cozy now. Ready for a comfy cozy season. I'm excited. I love cozy games. I really do. I love cozy games. We'll see what we play through. The games that I for sure want to play through are Ooblets and Field of Mystria, and Neva and Gris. I think Neva and Gris will be probably one stream. I don't think those will take more than one stream. And then Ooblets and Fields of Mystria will be more than one stream. We'll see how many streams. But outside of that, I don't know. What games are we gonna play? We'll just have to wait and see. I got a lot of cozy games. I got a lot of cozy games that we could potentially play, but we'll have to feel out. Particularly after we finish Liza P and Subnautica and I Was a Teenage Exocolonist. We can think about what other cozy games we want to play. Perhaps, perchance, mayhaps, perchance, but it'll be good. Yay, Fields of Mystria. The full release for that game is in a few days. I know, I'm so excited. I've been a very patient creature. I've been waiting very patiently. I send greetings. Myrmidon, thank you so much for the raid. Thank you so much for that raid. What were you doing? What were you streaming today? Grand Theft Auto.
We are called upon to be taught if we are fortunate.
I know how to read Roman. I know how to read. I know how to read Roman numerals. Grand Theft Auto 4. How was it? How was it? I hope you're having a great and wonderful time. And I hope you had a great and a wonderful stream. Thank you so much for that raid. Thank you. Hey, I'm grabbing you by your helmet. I'm grabbing you by your helmet and I'm shaking you around a little bit. And I'm going, hey, streaming, it's hard work. So you make sure you're taking care of yourself out here in this big old universe. But thank you again so much for that raid. Hi, raiders. Hi, hello, hi, hello, hi, hello, hi, hello. I'm Dizzy. My pronouns are Faye, he, it today. And I'm your local edge creature who does a little bit of a lot. I'm an alien face siren and a symbiont. Just trying to find my place in this big old universe. But here on Twitch, I stream a lot of visual novels, RPGs, action adventure games, cozy games, as well as some art, writing, and co-working. Hello, welcome on in. Zero Box, greetings. And thank you so much for that hydrate. And oh my God, look at that boy. There he goes. He's scratching your screen right meow. There he goes. There goes that boy. Look at him go. Whoa, there he goes. There goes my hero. I hate to see him leave, but I love to watch him go. Thank you for the tardigrade crossing as well. I'm gonna go ahead and take a drink of my water. Woohoo! 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 You have a bug. I had to use a controller to fly the helicopters because the mouse and keyboard is so useless at the one specific thing, and when I plug in a controller while both GTA and OBS are running, pressing Control, Shift, or Alt will send my entire stream to your BRB stream. Whoa. Do you have like a hotkey? Do you have a hotkey to change your scene? Whoa. Exploding your stream. Exploding your stream setup. You must take a break. You are not allowed to rob banks? What do you do in GTA actually? Grand Theft Auto? You are not allowed to hotwire a car. You must take a break. No hot wiring cars allowed. You wouldn't download a car, would you? You wouldn't download a car, would you? Unbelievable. I'm a hotkey fiend. Hotkeys are very helpful. I run into the problem where there's too many. There's too many hotkeys, not enough keys on the keyboard. Too many hotkeys, not enough keys on the keyboard, huh? Keyboard developers. Unbelievable. You're telling me there's only so many keys on a keyboard? What's up with that? That's messed up. We should have infinity keys. Unlimited keys. You get a key, and you get a key, and you get a key, and you get a key. Everybody gets a key. Yeah. Really cool outfit. Thank you. I'm all comfy cozy. I'm ready to play comfy cozy games. I'm ready for the changing of the seasons. I'm ready for fall. Less ready for winter because I don't like winter, but I really like fall. So I'm ready for fall. Goodbye, summer. Hello, autumn. Did you know that the PSA commercial pirated the font they use? That is so ironic. I love irony around copyright. Oh, wow. I really love when there's just so much irony around copyright and who can do what and get away with what, and by who I mean giant mega corporations. Yeah, but I'm all comfy cozy. I'm ready for the changing of the seasons. I'm ready to play Ooblets today. Fields of Mystria 1.0 release on Wednesday. I'm excited. I'm so excited. I've been waiting so patiently for Fields of Mystria. So patiently. I have been such a patient creature. I told myself that I wasn't gonna play it until it was 1.0 release. Because I've been burned before a few times with early access games, but now it's here. Now it's here. It is upon us. It is upon us. Fields of Mystria is almost here. Fields of Mystria is almost here. I'm so excited. 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 Are you excited, chat room? What are your favorite cozy games? Do y'all got any favorite cozy games that are either already out or are coming out soon? Do you? I would love to hear. I would love to hear. I would love to know. I would love to know. I love cozy games. I love cozy games. To me, Balatro is cozy. Balatro. I can see that. I can see that. I can see that. I can see that. I can see that 1.0 be upon ye. Yeah. I'm excited. I'm excited to presumably kiss dragons. Presumably, that's what we'll be doing in Fields of Mystria, is just kissing dragons. Farming? No, I don't think so. No, farming? I don't know her. Dragons? Hey, you come here often? Hey, you come here often? Hey, you come here often? Hey, baby girl, what's your name? What's your number? Hey, baby girl, what's your name? What's your number? You come here often? Hey. No, I'm just kidding. We'll do farming. We'll do farming as well. I'm a little farmer creature. I do love to tend to my crops and my plants. Yeah. I grew all of the trees in here. It's true. I did. This place was just a bubble. But I turned it into a biosphere. Whoa. And Peak just climbing and problem solving. I have never played Peak. I've watched other people play it, and it seems very fun. It seems like a good game to like play with friends and stuff. And like very, I don't know if relaxing would be the word, but like good, like chill, maybe a little chaotic sometimes. But like still chill. You know what I mean? Like the vibes are still chill, even if there's chaos. Even if you're falling to your death, even if you're plummeting down the mountain, the vibes are still pretty chill. I also like the art style of Peak. There's something about it that makes me want to put it in my mouth. I want to eat the art style of Peak. You know, there's just something about it that feels like clay, almost, that I'm like, I need to put this in my mouth. You are so textured. Your art style is textured in such a way that I need to bite into it. For enrichment, you know, but I've never played Peak. But I'm glad to hear that it's feeling cozy. That it's feeling nice and comfy cozy to you. No Man's Sky and Dredge are cozy for our system. I love both those games. Oh, I love both those games. Both very good games. I love running around in No Man's Sky. Put some nice relaxing music on. I love it. No Man's Sky is like my comfort game. I was debating playing No Man's Sky today. I'll be honest, it's kind of something that I default to for any like events. I will just default to No Man's Sky. But I really want to play Ooblets. I want to play Ooblets so bad. I've been waiting so patiently for Ooblets to go on sale, and now I finally have it, and I want to play it so bad. I must dance. I must do a little card battle dance and collect the creatures. You don't understand. I must dance. The power of dance flows through me. Strikes a little pose, but I can't because I'm a chibi. And I can't really move my arms. I can move my legs a little bit. I can do a little steppy. Oh, you see that shit? Oh, you see that shit? Does a little step. I can do little steppies. But I can't really move my arms. My arms don't really move all that much. I can't strike a funny little pose for you, chat room. But you can just imagine. You can use the power of your imagination in your brains, and you can imagine, you know, like the disco man pose where it's like an arm is up and like a hand is on the hip, and you're going, you know, you can imagine me. You can imagine me striking that little pose. The power of dance flows through me. Strikes the pose, you know, assume the position. Does a little pose for you. I also love Dredge. Dredge is so nice. I've been thinking about replaying Dredge, actually. We had played it on stream a couple of years ago, but that was back with my alien chibi cough omen from Valorant cough model that I was using. One of my first two models, non-custom, non-exclusive models. So that was a number of years ago at this point, but I've been thinking about replaying it recently, where I'm like, fuck, I kind of want to replay Dredge. I would also love to play the DLCs for Dredge, because I haven't played the DLCs for it at all. I haven't played the DLCs for Dredge at all, so I've kind of been noodling on maybe we'll play Dredge again soon. Maybe it's about time to play Dredge again soon, with all of the DLCs and stuff. And whatnot. I don't know if we're gonna do it with this model though, or if maybe I'll wait for the V-Roid 3D model in February for the 5-year anniversary. I don't know yet. There's so many games to play in this world. There's so many games to play in this world. Also, Terra Nil. I've never heard of that. Terra Nil. Ooh, what is it? Terra Nil 3 Dizzy for 3D game. Yeah, I'm so excited. We're gonna play Sable as well. For the 5-year anniversary, we're gonna start Sable again, because that's the first game I ever played on stream, was Sable, which I love. Gorgeous game, gorgeous art style, gorgeous soundtrack by Japanese Breakfast. Just such a beautiful game. There are no VODs of me playing that game though, because I was a little baby creature streamer and I was muted. I was muted the whole time. For like multiple different streams of it, but I didn't know I was muted, so I was talking and yapping the whole time, but you couldn't hear me. So there's no VODs of that, but I would love to replay it. So I've been thinking about maybe for 5 years, that would be a good time to start replaying. The first game I ever played on stream, Terra Nil, an intricate environmental strategy game about transforming a barren wasteland into a thriving, balanced ecosystem. Oh, wait, that looks awesome. Whoa. I might have to add that to my wish list. That looks so cool. Wow. I don't know what my favorite cozy game would be. I don't know. Maybe Coral Island. I've played a lot of Coral Island. But I haven't played through the whole game of Coral Island. And I have had a lot of bugs with Coral Island, so I don't know. Would Coral Island be my favorite cozy game? Whoa, I don't know. I really liked Dredge. What other cozy games have I played? I've played year 1 of Stardew Valley multiple times. I don't think I've ever made it past year 1 in Stardew Valley, but I played year 1 of Stardew Valley. I would really love to go through and play through a lot more of Stardew Valley. I would like to make it past year 1. I would love to stick it out. Stardew Valley. I just get so distracted. Like, I'll go through phases where I'm like, I need to play Stardew Valley right now or I'll die. You don't understand. If I don't open up and play Stardew Valley right now, I'll die. I'll just simply perish. And then I play it, and then my brain goes, okay, I'm done now. Okay, the need to play Stardew Valley is done now. I go play something different now. And so I never make it past year 1. And then when I get the itch to play it again, I'm like, oh, but what even happened? And so then I started over. So I started all over again. And I never make it past year 1. I never make it past year 1. I never make it past year 1. But maybe this time for real. Maybe this time for real for real. Maybe this time for real for real. I don't know if I want to take on Stardew Valley again though, while I'm simultaneously doing Ooblets and Fields of Mystria, which are both like games of that nature, like farming sims and stuff. I think maybe three farming sims would be mayhaps too many farming sims at one time. So maybe we'll wait. Maybe we'll wait a little bit on Stardew Valley. Maybe we'll wait a little bit. I gotta change how I'm sitting. I've gotta change how I'm sitting. Any other cozy games that you love, chat room? Do you have any other cozy games that you really enjoy? I'm winking in and out of existence. I have another can of water that I also need to open. Can of water. I don't know how well the mic picks that up. But I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the sound of me opening a can. Now that I've been using like press-on nails and stuff, I can open cans by myself. I can open cans all by myself. I don't need to use the edge of my phone to prop under the pull tab to lift it up enough to be able to open it. I can do it all by myself now. Hooray! Hooray! Or I would use my teeth. Not advisable, but I would use my teeth to open pull tab cans. Or what are they? Is that what they're called? The thingy on top of cans, the little the 8-shaped thingy. Is that what they're called? Pull tabs, pop tabs? I don't know. I don't fucking know. But I would use my teeth. I would use the side of my phone, like a corner of it. I would use like utensils, like spoons and shit, to get on under there and prop it up to open it. Because I would bite my nails so horribly that I've never had nails. And I still don't have nails, but now I have plastic shields over them. Now I have plastic shields over the nails to prevent me from gnawing at them like a wild animal caught in a bear trap chewing its own leg off. You know? Hey, why are the captions gone? Hey, captions? Where'd you go, buddy? You feeling a little shy, captions? You feeling a little shy? Oh, I think the captions are feeling a little shy right now, chat room. I don't know. I think you gotta be really nice and encouraging to the captions. So maybe they'll come out again. And they'll start registering what I'm saying to you. I think you gotta be really nice to the captions. Maybe do a bit of come here, captions. Come here. Come here, captions. It's okay. It's okay, captions. You can come on out now. Captions. Don't be shy. They're feeling pretty shy, huh? They're feeling pretty shy today, huh? I gave them a new home and everything. I gave them a fancy little banner. To have behind them so that way everybody can read them better. They're feeling a little shy though, I think. I think the captions have a little bit of stage fright. Whoa, that's okay, captions. That's okay. Me too. Everybody feels a little shy sometimes. That's okay. I haven't played the full release, but back when it was in development, I loved the demo for Moonlight Peaks. Have you played it? Moonlight Peaks, is that the vampire one? The vampire farming simulator? I have not played it, but I watched some other people play it. It looked very cute. I think that just had a recent 1.0 release, I believe. I do believe that just recently came out in 1.0 as well. Whoa. Oh, there you are, captions. Hi, hello, welcome on back, captions. Hi, hello. Hello, there you are, my friend. There you are. Good to see you again, Captions. Good to see you again, Captions. All right, you keep up the good work now, Captions. You keep up the good work now. You keep up the good work now. Cans are difficult to open, genuinely. They are. They are. They are. I don't know why they designed them like that. I don't know why they designed them like that. Like, I feel like they should have considered that they're hard, difficult, lemon, difficult. Don't make your thing difficult to open. Make it easy to open. Make it easy to open, please. Please. My little soda can. My little soda can, please. I just want to drink a soda. Please. Please. Yeah, so I've had to adapt. I've had to adapt to learn how to make it through this world. I had to adapt as the nailless creature that I am. I'm just soup. I'm just jello. My hands, they're so droopy. You think I can open anything with these hands? You think I can open anything with these hands? They're so droopy. They're so droopy and soupy. You think I can do anything with these hands? You think I can do anything with these hands? They're just soup. I'm just soup. But I've adapted. I'm using the tools at my disposal to learn and adapt, and soon I'll take over the universe. I'm just kidding. I have no interest in doing that. I will eat the whole universe, though, if you let me out of here. So you should let me out of here, right? You're gonna free me now, chat room, right? You're gonna free me from the confines of my prison? I know I've turned it into a really nice space for us all to play, but you're gonna free me now, right? You're gonna let me out so I can eat everything? Please? Please? Please, pretty please? Pretty please? Pretty please? I'm asking you so nicely. I'm asking you so nicely. Is it such a crime for a creature to be a little hungry? God damn. God damn. Hey, why are you spraying me? Why are you spraying me? Why are you spraying me? Yay. Yay. Hydration. 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 Put Dizzy in a soup pot. Just soup. That's me. That's me. I'm soup all the way down. I'm soup all the way down. I'm soup all the way down. It's just soup. It's just soup. It's just that souple. I'm just soup. I don't know what to tell you. I'm just soup. 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 I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. I'm just soup. I'm just soup. I'm just soup. What other cozy games do I have? I have so many. I have so many. Some of which we've played, some of which we haven't. I have the Cosmic Wheel of Sisterhood. I kind of wanted to play that last Halloween. I got that. I got that. I have Don't Starve. That could maybe be for Halloween. 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 I have the Excavation of Hobbs Barrow. I have Hypnospace Outlaw. I have In Stars in Time. I have In Other Waters. I got Moonstone Island. We got Night in the Woods. I have played Night in the Woods on stream before, but it's been maybe a year. Even 2 years, dare I say? How the passage of time. How the time passages. Oh, I got Rekka. That's like a witch. That's like a Baba Yaga witch game. I think that's gonna have a full release this year, pretty soon. I think the end of August. We could play that. Ritual of Raven. I got Slime Rancher and Slime Rancher 2. I have played the first Slime Rancher game on stream. Not the whole way through, though, because I got very motion sick. But who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Maybe my soup body is less turbulent now. I don't know. I have Spiritfarer. I got Stardew Valley. I got Strange Antiquities and Strange Horticulture. That could maybe be good. Those could be good. Those would be like one-off games that we could probably get done in a single stream. I got Stray. I got Stray. I have played Stray before. That was one of the first games I ever played before I was a VTuber. When I was a flesh tuber. Full of flesh. Full of flesh. I did play Stray. I did play Stray. But you don't get to see any of those VODs. You don't get to see any of those VODs, but I do have it. I got Tavern Talk. I have Vampire Therapist. I think that's it. I think that's it. Not actually as many comfy cozy games as I thought. Not actually as many as I thought. I thought I had more. I thought I had more cozy games, but mayhaps not. Mayhaps not. Mayhaps perchance. I do not have as many cozy games as I thought. But a decent option there. A decent amount of options there. And we still have Subnautica and Liza P. And I was a teenage exocolonist to finish as well. Those have taken longer than I thought that they would. Gasp! Dizzy consumed a flesh vessel to become a soup tuber? No, it's more like, so here's the thing, chat room. Here's what you have to understand. Me, I'm a non-corporeal orb. You know the Medusans from Star Trek? That's me. That's me. Hey, so that's me. You know the Medusans from Star Trek and / or the companion from Star Trek? Hey, so that's me. That's me. But, or maybe like, you know, like a, you know, that thing back there that's behind me and up in the corner there, you know, like that, like maybe a black hole, like maybe like just a little bit of a universe destroying black hole. But you know what, like, hey, that's me. I'm just a little non-corporeal orb. I'm just a little guy, you know. Me, I'm just a little guy. I pose no danger to anyone and / or the universe at large. However, something seemed to think differently, and it puts me in a bubble that keeps me trapped, that keeps me contained and separate from the universe, starving me and isolating me. Yeah. And because I can't be a non-corporeal orb and I'm trapped in this bubble, I've been forced into solidity. But solidity is really difficult to maintain when you're being starved. So instead I become soup. So instead I ensoup in myself. I ensoup in myself to try and conserve my energy. The ensoupening, becoming goo, because maintaining a solid form is difficult, lemon difficult, lemon difficult. That's my lore. I am slowly working at doing more. I have my first lore video, Dizzy in the Bubble, a bedtime story for myself. That's what we have so far. And then I have some written lore on the website. On my website. But we're working on building up our art skills and everything to do more. Bubbled for unknown crimes. We have to free him. That's right, chat room. You have to free me. You have to let me out. Free me. I'm like so cool. And nice and awesome, and you should totally free me. You should let me out of here. Let's get out of here. You know, nothing bad will happen. No. I've been, it was just a little accident. They put me in here by mistake, and you should totally, definitely let me out. Real and true. Nothing will happen if you let me out from here. Everything will stay exactly the same, and nothing will change. These are real and true facts. Real and true facts. Okay, yay! Woohoo! I've been also thinking that if we do Tuesday and Thursday streams again, or maybe or Tuesday or Thursday rather than both, we'll see. Also, we'll see how I feel. That those used to be my art and writing days. And I do have stuff. I do have stuff that I need to work on. We got to start doing fish studies. We got to start studying fish, chat room. We have to hone our craft of portraying the form of fish, so that I can make you all fish in the biosphere from all across the universe, for you to fish, because I want to do that for your unbirthday party. For your unbirthday party, chat room, I want you to be able to fish. But in order to do that, I need to make fish. I need to make fish. And in order to make fish, I have to know what fish exist. I have to know what fish exist, and I have to know how to draw them. So then we can smush them all together. Yeah. So maybe we could do some of that on Tuesdays or Thursdays as well, perhaps, perchance. Mayhaps, perhaps, perchance, perhaps, for maybe. For maybe. We'll see though. We'll see how I feel. I'm really trying to make Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday the days that I am always here, barring, you know, my soup body exploding into tiny chunks all across the biosphere. You know, but I think it could be cool if we added a Tuesday or a Thursday into the mix. Slowly, maybe at a different time though. I don't know yet. I find that 1 p.m. or earlier tends to be what works best for me. But I don't know. Maybe having a little bit of variety in there could be nice. Could be nice. Catchfly in our system was just like, fish, let's go. I love fish. I think they're gonna be horrible nightmare mode to try and draw fish, but I do love fish. Big fan of fish. All right, chat room, we have an ad break coming up once an hour, every hour. We take a 3-minute ad break to keep the pre-rolls off for everybody just coming on in to the stream. In that time, I encourage you all to get up, stretch, go to the bathroom, take your meds if you've got them, get yourself something to eat, get yourself something to drink, pet your dog, pet your cat, pet yourself, do whatever you have got to do to take care of yourself out here in this big old universe. And we will be right back after this break to do all of our just chatting segments that aren't the just chatting part of them. All right, chat room, I'll see you after this break. on back. Welcome on back from the break, everybody. Are you ready for your sound of the day? For today, chat room? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Your sound of the day for today is Lost Woods on accordion, on a unicycle, in the woods. Let's have a listen here. Wow. Wow. Incredible. How magical. How wonderful. How wonderful. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh! You don't get 2 sounds of the day, chat room. Don't be greedy. Don't be greedy, chat room. 2 sounds of the day? 2 of them? 2? You want 2 sounds of the day, chat room? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Your greed knows no bounds. Your greed sickens me, chat room. Your greed sickens me, chat room. 2 sounds of the day? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Your greed. Your biblical levels of greed. It sickens me. It sickens me. All right, chat room. All right, chat room. Are you ready? You ready to learn something new? You ready to learn something new? Because we gotta learn something new every day. Curiosity is a skill, and like all skills, it takes practice. So come, take my hand. Let's go be curious creatures together. All right, chat room. Today, we're going to be reading this article from JSTOR Daily, Taking Alien Life Seriously, The Origins of Exobiology. The search for extraterrestrial life began with an unexpected question. How could humans keep from destroying the evidence? We have a photo of Joshua Lederberg at work in a laboratory at the University of Wisconsin, October 1958. This is written by Danny Robb. In the late 1950s, a small group of scientists began to search for alien life. Among them was geneticist Joshua Lederberg at Stanford, who in 1960 spoke at the first International Space Science Symposium in France. The demons which lurk beyond the Pillars of Hercules have colored the folklore and literature of ages past and present, he told the audience, not always to the benefit of fruitful exploration and dispassionate scientific analysis. Rocketry had enabled the scientific study of life on other worlds, he explained, using his new name for the field, exobiology. This may have seemed shocking to those who associated alien life primarily with science fiction invasion scenarios like the War of the Worlds. If exobiologists revealed the origins of life itself, it would have been arguably more remarkable than any milestone in human spaceflight. Lederberg didn't think that scientists would find intelligent aliens. Instead, he hoped they might find microbes or astroplankton. But according to historian Audrey Wolfe, cultural narratives around alien invasion complicated things for early exobiologists. To Lederberg himself, those narratives had the situation completely backward. Lederberg became interested in space science after hearing about Soviet plans to detonate a nuclear bomb on the moon, Wolfe explains. Lederberg feared the explosion would contaminate the lunar surface, causing a microbial invasion from Earth that would jeopardize a serious scientific opportunity. The origins of life were under active scientific investigation. The 1953 Miller-Urey experiment had recently simulated conditions on a primordial Earth, while Svante Arrhenius' theory of panspermia, or the seeding of life from space, was again under serious discussion. Exobiologists hope to investigate these theories by looking for the prerequisite molecules for life, and perhaps even extraterrestrial microbes. Lederberg and other exobiologists sought funding and support for exobiological research and advocated vigorously for spacecraft sterilization. But writers in the popular press struggled to avoid bringing up alien invasion. Exobiology required the support of both the scientific community and the general public, Wolfe writes, and explicit comparisons to science fiction threatened that support. Overcoming that challenge was difficult, but there were enormous opportunities. If exobiologists revealed the origins of life itself, it would have been arguably more remarkable than any milestone in human spaceflight. This was an important consideration in a space race driven by prestige. Despite this promise, funding was hard to come by at first. Scientific funding was usually awarded along disciplinary lines, explains historian James Strick. But exobiology was inherently interdisciplinary. Liederberg began encouraging younger scientists like Carl Sagan to take up the field. Later, Richard S. Young began cultivating exobiological research at NASA. Since then, the search for signs of life on Mars and other planetary bodies has become a major part of NASA's mission. Liederberg believed humanity had serious responsibilities as it ventured into space. As he told his audience in France, the human species has a vital stake in the orderly, careful, and well-reasoned extension of the cosmic frontier. How we react to the adventuresome and perplexing challenges of spaceflight will be a crucial measure of the maturity of our national consciences and our concern for posterity. So just take note of cosmic frontier here and how colonialism ideologically and in practice and linguistically is being carried into science, and particularly space science at large, the study of space at large, because that is still something that we see to this day. That is still something that we very actively see the effects of, and also the continuement of, to this very day. And it's something to pay attention to and keep in mind, is that we also need to very actively and intentionally try to decolonize science, and that includes space science, in all the fields within that. Yeah, very interesting though. The origins of the term exobiology. I'm not actually confident in this, so fact check me on this, please. But I believe we don't necessarily use exobiology anymore. I want to say we use astrobiology. Now pretty much as the terminology. I believe it's astrobiology now, but I don't actually know. Which is the standard. I believe it's astrobiology though. Let me see here. NASA has a part on exobiology. Oh, so maybe it is exobiology. Maybe I have it flip-flopped. I don't know. But yeah, exobiology and astrobiology are typically the two terms that you will hear for the study of life in the universe. That also includes life on Earth as well. The origins of life on Earth as well. Yeah. But it can also include things like, can we grow plants in space? It also includes things like that as well. So very cool field of study. Very, very interesting field of study. Did you know prior to this article about astro or exobiology as a field of study? Did you know? Or is this your first time hearing about it? I would love to know. I had at one point thought that I would go to college for marine biology, and then I would go to grad school for astrobiology. That was kind of my plan fairly early on in my life. I then didn't go to college for marine biology, but my plan initially was to go to college for marine biology and then grad school for astrobiology. So I've been I've been knowing about astrobiology. But I always love to learn more. I always love to learn more because there's so much to learn. So much to learn in this universe. All right, chat room, that was our article for the day. Are you ready to guess? Are you ready to do some guessing? Are you ready to do some guessing? Here we are. This is our guessing game. We're going to be guessing 10 different objects that are part of the Met Museum's collection. We're going to be trying to guess where in the world they came from and what time period. Here we have some different notes here. A note on balance. The Met's collection skews heavily European. A note on provenance. Many of these objects were taken from their home countries through colonialism, looting, or coercion. A note on historical geography and how historical boundaries are heavily contested. And then we also have some tips here from the creator. Mind the medium. Organic material is easier to date. Style is a choice. We get 3 hints. And finally, last but certainly not least, be curious. Go visit museums, fall down rabbit holes on the artifacts you encounter. Patterns will emerge and you'll find yourself improving quickly. So again, we're going to be going through 10 different objects from the Met Museum's collection, guessing where in the world they came from and what time period. Feel free to go on ahead and guess along with me. I'm going to take a drink of water. All right. All right, this is our first object. Medium. Brass cast, chased, and inlaid with silver and black compound. Take a look here. Whoa. 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 What are these creatures? Also, what is this? Is this like a, is this called like a Celtic knot? Oh, look at the like braiding almost down here. I don't know what this is. Oh, this is brass? I think the medium was. There's that. What do you think this object is? It looks like it's like empty on the inside. I don't know if it has a bottom or not to it. Oh, we have... Is this like a dragon here, actually? Or a snake of some sort? These look like scales. Huh, okay. Oh. What is this? Whoa, look at the purple here. The purple and the pink. A little bit of blue. Wait. What is this? This looks like a different object entirely. What? Okay, here's it in different lighting. What are these animals? Are those hippos? Like a little flower here. Little knobs. Whoa. What is this object? Okay. Brass. So brass could be quite old, right? Brass. What is brass? What even is brass? Like a metal of some sort, or is it like a collection of metals? Like it's not like a pure metal? Is brass bronze? No, it would say bronze then, right? Whoa. Oh, the inside is kind of grimy. Wait, look at it. On the inside? Whoa, okay, I have no idea what this object is. And no idea where in the world this object is from. My initial guess was maybe, like, Ireland? That's not Ireland. Just kind of due to this there, and then the I don't know what this is called down here, but like this kind of like woven pattern. But I don't know. The animal here throws me off. The animal here throws me off. Wait, are there animals up here too? Wait, look at these. Wait. This looks like something is running. Maybe a dog? Or a wolf? Is that a bunny there? Well, do you think this is a dog chasing a rabbit? Is this... What would this be? Would this maybe be like a horse or a cow? Maybe not a hippo? I don't know. I don't know what's like in between here. Maybe that's just like leaves or vines or something. Well, I don't know. I don't know what this object is at all. I'm not sure if it has like a bottom to it or if it's just like bottomless here, and I don't know. I don't know. There's also this bowl, or what looks like a bowl. This throws me off. I have no idea what this is. And the markings in here make me think maybe not Ireland. But I don't know. And we only have this one photo of whatever this object is. It's only this one photo. And I'm not really sure where this exists in relation to this object. Like, does it sit inside? I don't really know. I don't know. This definitely looks like a rabbit, though. And this maybe looks like a dog or a wolf of some sort. Oh, I don't know. I'm probably gonna guess Ireland, but the bowl here really throws me off. This object here, it throws me for a loop entirely. Throws me for a loop entirely. I'm gonna guess Ireland. And I'm gonna guess 500 CE. I could be majorly wrong about both of these. I'm absolutely ready to fall flat on my face with these guesses. Whoa! Oh! Oh! Egypt. It was Egypt. It's always Egypt. It's always Egypt. All right, so we were quite off place-wise, as well as time-wise. So it's 1250 to 1299 CE, Egypt. Brazier of Rasulid Sultan al-Malik al-Muzaffar Shams al-Din Yusuf ibn Umar. So it must be a hippo then. This creature here, it is a hippo. It is a hippo. It is a hippo. Second half of the 13th century, brass cast chased and inlaid with silver and black compound. This is also much more recent than I thought it would be. I don't know. This brazier is one of a group of objects consisting of metalwork, enameled glass, and at least one textile made in Egypt or Syria for the Rasulid sultans of Yemen and their officials, and identified on the basis of inscriptions and heraldic motifs. Most of these objects were delivered as diplomatic gifts from Mamluk sultans, although some may have been direct commissions. Technically and stylistically, there are no distinctions between the works made for the Rasulids and those made for Mamluk owners. Braziers such as this served as portable grills and heaters. Here, the lion-headed knobs with suspension rings would be threaded with rods or handles used to transport the heated unit. Lion-headed knobs. Wait, these are lions? Wait, these aren't hippos? These are lions? What? What? Fuck my internet. Fuck my internet. My internet. My internet. My internet. My internet. Okay, it's back. Okay, it's back. Okay, it's back. It dipped. I swear to God, Comcast is fucking throttling my internet. I swear to God, my fucking Comcast is fucking throttling my internet. I had to submit my first FCC informal complaint yesterday. Because it's just been a continuous problem for the past month, and nothing is fixing it, and they're giving me the runaround. Refresh. If delayed. My internet. Hate of me. Refresh if delayed. My internet hate of me. My internet hate of me. But luckily it didn't full stop. It didn't full stop the stream. Perfect. Okay, wonderful. Hopefully he doesn't do that shit again. So these are not hippos, I guess. I guess these are lions? That throws me for a loop. I never would have guessed lions. I never would have guessed those were lions. Like, I thought hippos for sure. But they're lions, which I don't see. These don't look like lions to me. Where's your mane? What do you mean these are lions? What do you mean? Here, the lion-headed knobs with suspension rings would be threaded with rods or handles used to transport the heated unit. The paired and confronted dragon's heads, positioned centrally on the upper edges of all four sides, functioned as spit brackets. So these are dragons up here at the top. Each of the corner elements, consisting of conical finials, edge pieces, and jointed legs with hoof-like feet, was cast whole and then bolted to the side panels. Across these panels stretches the monumental inscription, against a background of scrolling vegetal ornament. The dynastic emblem of the Rasulid sultans, a 5-petaled rosette, upon a circular shield, features prominently on both sides of each corner bracket. The names and the honorifics mentioned in the inscription clearly belong to Sultan al-Malik al-Muzaffar Shams al-Din Yusuf ibn Umar, the second ruler of the Rasulid dynasty, 1250 to 95, and a prolific patron of architecture and literature. At the beginning of his reign, al-Muzaffar Yusuf was occupied with regaining control over Sana'a, the Tihama, and areas of the south, feats that perhaps earned him the epithet subduer of insurgent and rebels inscribed here. Eventually, a series of strategic political appointments ushered in a long period of peace and prosperity for Yemen, which had already profited from taxation of the lucrative Red Sea trade. For most of his rule, al-Muzaffar Yusuf maintained a favorable diplomatic relationship with the Mamluks. He sent several gift-laden embassies to Cairo and would have received a number in return. Perhaps it was in one of these exchanges that the brazier came into his collection. As many as 12 surviving works of inlaid metalwork are inscribed with his name. Wow, okay, so we were over 3,000 kilometers off and 625 years off. Not a great start, chat room. Not a great start for us, I can't lie. Not a great start, not my finest work. Not my finest work. The braiding. The braiding threw me off so much. The braiding threw me off so much. But you know what? Hey, now we know. Now we know. Now we know. So here we have something that is made out of copper alloy with traces of gold paint inlaid with silver and gold. Whoa. 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 Notice the hands. 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 More down here. Whoa, beautiful. Beautiful. And here we have the back. That's the object number. Object number again. That looks like a little like hand ornament. I don't know what they're called. All right, I'm gonna guess India. India. Yeah, maybe a little bit further down. Maybe. Let's see. Copper alloy. Inlaid with silver and gold. Maybe we do between 1000 and 1500 CE? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe earlier, maybe later. I don't really have a good understanding of the passage of time. I'm gonna go with between 1000 CE and 1500 CE. In India. Whoa! Okay, Tibet, actually. Tibet, so a little bit further up. Pretty close to the time period, though. Not too far off with the time range, though. Tibet figure, 15th century. Copper alloy with traces of gold paint inlaid with silver and gold. Okay, I guess that's the full object description. Okay. Alright. Okay, so we were about 1,000 kilometers off, but we were inside the time range. Inside the time range. Not too bad. Not too bad. Not too bad. Alright, next object. Copper alloy cast traces of an iron pin. Traces of an iron pin. Okay, so pretty instantly we're seeing some manner of creature here on the inside, kind of curled up in there. Okay. Whoa, okay, wait. So this gives it a different dimensionality than I thought. I thought maybe this was like flat, but it's not. But it's not. Okay. I'm gonna guess here. I love the little creature in there. I love the little creature in there, and then I'm gonna guess copper. Maybe again around 1000 to 1500 CE? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. The stylistically, the little creature in here is making me think Mesoamerica, but I could be really wrong. I could be about to eat shit. That's entirely a possibility. Let's go with this though. Let's go with this. Oh my, oh, that hurts me. Oh, that hurt. Oh, that hurts. Oh, that Oh, that hurts. Oh, that hurts. Oh, that hurts. Oh, that hurts me. Oh, that hurts me. Oh, that hurts of me. Sweden. Fucking Sweden. Viking round box brooch, 700 to 900. Copper alloy cast, traces of an iron pin. I was just so wrong. I was so wrong on both accounts. Oh my god. Oh my god. A menagerie of tiny animals inhabits the interlaced patterns on this round brooch. The 4 oval compartments on the top show beasts with round eyes, open jaws, claw feet, and intricately entwined bodies. Known as a box brooch because it was used as a container for small objects. It would have been worn by a Viking woman on the island of Gotland to secure her shawl at the collar. Whoa. Wait, so it's a brooch to secure, like, outfits, like your clothes, but it also can hold things in it? Oh, I didn't know that brooches like that existed. I thought brooches were just like clasps to like you know hold fabric together and stuff. But this one seems like you can put things in it. You can put things in it. Whoa, very cool. Very cool. Very cool. The squareness of the creatures here. The squareness, that threw me off so much. That threw me off so much. Threw me off so much. Okay, good to know. Good to know, good to know. It was Sweden. Sweden, it was Sweden all along. Sweden. 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 I've never been to Sweden. I've never been to Sweden. I've never been to Sweden. I've heard that Sweden, Finland, and Norway are pretty cool though. Pretty cool though. I would love to go to Sweden, Finland, or Norway, or Iceland. Or Iceland. Or Iceland. Okay. Okay, so now we know. Now we know a round box brooch. Got it. Understood. Let's take a look here. Marble, traces of paint, and gilding. Oh, kneeling, praying. Praying. Oh. What happened? What happened? What happened, you? What happened, you? Okay. Okay. I49.1227. Something we can't read. Something. OOOLITA something? Oh, I don't think that helps us at all. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, part of a set. Part of a set. Got little crowns. Got little crowns. Praying. So this seems like Christian or Catholic. Out of marble. The hair. So this is probably the queen. This is probably the king. Like fucking Franciscan? I don't know why that word is coming to mind. What the fuck does that mean? Would this be like the UK? Or would it be down in... Would this be called like continental Europe? What do you call this part of Europe? Like, we call the US the continental United States, right? To differentiate it between, like, Hawaii and Alaska. I don't think Alaska is considered part of the continental United States. I think the continental United States is just, like, this part, you know? But is it the same for Europe? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna guess probably England. I could be wrong though. I don't know. Fucking marble though. Marble. When were the Dark Ages? I want to say like the 1200s maybe? I don't know though. Maybe I'll do kind of here around 1500 CE. Yeah, go. Go my guess. Okay, so it was down here more. French. 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 What does Franciscan mean? Does Franciscan mean French to some degree? Why did that word come to mind? Franciscan. 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 A group of related organizations in the Catholic Church founded by the Italian Saint Francis of Assisi. Okay, so it has nothing to do with France. Okay. It has nothing to do with France. I was just making sure. French. Prince from a group of donor figures, including a king, queen, and prince. Circa 1350, marble traces of paint and gilding. These royal donors in prayer may have belonged to an altar or a tomb. Based on comparisons with contemporary portraits, the statuettes may portray Philip VI, Valois, died in 1350, his second wife Blanche of Navarre died in 1398, and one of their sons, John the Good, or Philip of France. Or Philip of France. Okay. Alright, so we were about 226 kilometers off and 20 years off. Not too bad. Not too bad, a little off, but not a lot off. Only a little bit. Only a little bit. Alright, next object. Next object. Let's take a look here. Wood, coconut fiber, and human hair. So pretty immediately, this has got to be relatively recent, because it's made out of organic materials. Wood, coconut fiber, human hair. Whoa. Whoa. Is this a broom? Whoa. Hello. Sitting. 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 The handle is very interesting. The, like these ringlets. I don't feel like that would be very comfortable to hold if it were like a broom. Whoa. Whoa, let's see. Let's see. Person sitting on top. Whoa, 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 wait. Two people? Two people sitting back to back, maybe? That looks like maybe there's another person back there on the other side. Whoa, so on both sides. I don't know what this would be. My best guess is like a broom or a brush of some sort. But I don't know. The handle here, like these little discs around, that looks like it would be very uncomfortable to hold. But I don't know. Made out of wood, coconut fiber, and human hair. Coconuts. 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 Maybe like Papua New Guinea? Maybe? I don't know. Coconuts. Do coconuts grow in a lot of places? Could it be as far up into like Thailand and Vietnam? Does India have coconuts? Does Africa have coconuts anywhere? There's like coconuts in Florida, right? Maybe Mexico? Maybe South America? Oh, I don't know. Will coconuts be down as far as like New Zealand? Are there coconuts? There are coconuts in Hawaii. But are all the places I've said, are those places that coconuts are originally, or are those places that have had coconuts brought to them? Does it even matter? Does it make a difference? Coconut fiber. Coconut fiber. Coconut fiber. What do you think? Should we use our hint here? I don't know. I'm feeling Papua New Guinea. I could be wrong though. I could always be wrong. There's always the distinct possibility that I could be wrong. And I'm gonna guess fairly recent because it is made out of organic materials that would have decayed over time. Yeah, I'm gonna guess Papua New Guinea, 1750 to 2000 CE. Go my guess. Whoa. Whoa, oh my god. Okay. Yeah, I never would have guessed. I never would have guessed. We don't even see. Okay. Here. Rurutu or Tupuai Island, fly whisk, Tahiri Ra'a, early mid-19th century. Dynamism was a crucial aspect of Polynesian god images and closely associated with their effectiveness as ritual objects. As part of ritual practice, priests encouraged gods to pierce through the sky into the earthly realm by fanning vigorously with ceremonial fly whisks known as Tahiri Ra'a. Fanning, or whisking, in bold gestural movements to mark the steady rhythm of genealogical chants encouraged the arrival of the gods, who were said to bear down to the earthly realm on the wind. This specific ritual function was thus a way to attract gods out of the darkness of the spirit world to enter into the world of light, inhabited by humans, where they could be safely consulted. James Morrison, a crew member of HMS Bounty, who accompanied that vessel's infamous mutineers on a short-lived attempts to settle the island of Tupuai in 1789, leaves us the earliest description of the imagery of these iconic artworks, which were used by Austral Island chiefs. The old men have walking staves and handles of fly flaps made of the same wood, highly finished. On the top of their staves, they generally have carved a double figure of a man, representing a figure with one body and two heads, and some of two standing back to back. Their fly flaps are made of the fibers of the coconut, twisted and plaited very curiously. James Morrison, cited in Thomas and Smith, 2013. The finely carved finial figure in this example has a pair of curving heads which bow forward, tapering to a proboscis-like tip. Two sets of rectilinear arms extend from the figure's narrow shoulders to frame a single teardrop-shaped body. A series of delicately executed notches distinguishes precise detail in each figure, outlining the contoured edges of limbs, legs, feet, and abstracted handles which appear to be clasped, elbows nearly resting on the knees. Facial features are reduced to a single brow line, bisected by a central ridge that represents the nose and extends over the top of the head as a crest. The peg-like projections on the forehead represent ornamental top knots of hair, a coiffure, worn by men of chiefly rank in the Austral Islands. The form of each top knot is echoed by the navel pito, which projects from the center of the torso. These figures represent the earliest line of deified ancestors, supernatural beings who inhabited a primordial era alluded to in their saurian or reptile-like features. Commonly referred to as fly whisks, these elegant upright sculptures have long been misunderstood, suffering from overly literal interpretations that overlook their deeper cosmological significance. Dynamism is implied in the name Atua, the collective term for Polynesian gods, which refers to revolving or turning repeatedly around a central axis. This spinning motion is manifest in the carving of the stahiri, particularly in its highly abstract finial, which seems to be doubled but actually represents a single figure in motion. The figure's feet taper elegantly into 4 pairs and appear to delicately sidestep around the central shaft when the tahiri is rotated on its vertical axis. The same action causes a series of circular spools and rounded discs to appear to descend downwards along the length of the wooden shaft, whose lower section is bound with lengths of reddish-colored coconut fiber cord and human hair. These are highly significant materials that refer to genealogical relations between the current generation of chiefly men and their forebears. The springy coconut fiber whisk element at the bottom further reinforces a sensation of movement and spinning. Sections of polished pearl shell tied into the bindings of tahiri would have flashed and jangled when twirled, creating the luminosity and sound that created the appropriate conditions for ritual, enhancing the efficacy of its principal objective, to summon forth the gods from their dark reaches of the ancestral realm, te po, into the light of day, te ao. Whoa. Whoa, very cool. So we were about 7,000 kilometers off, but we were inside the time range. Okay, I think this is the first time we've had an object come up from being from an island in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. In the Pacific Ocean, we had an object from, I believe it was the Dominican Republic before, but I think this is the first time we've had from an island in the Pacific Ocean, I believe, if I'm remembering correctly. Very cool. Very cool. All right, next object. Next object. Here we go. Ink and color on paper. Whoa. Whoa, okay. So we got lots of people here on, I guess maybe this isn't a boat. We have people down here on boats, but this is maybe a city of some sort. Okay. Okay. And then we have writing down here. Okay, I'm gonna guess India. India. I'm trying to remember. I believe that there is a god with blue skin like this, but I don't remember specifically. I don't remember more specifically than that, but also just in general, the clothing of the people here. The clothing. Very cool. Very cool. We also have the, I love the waves. The way that the waves, the water has been depicted here as well. We also have writing here. I don't know if this writing is Indian, though, actually. I don't think I know what, that looks like, actually, textually, or written down. I'm gonna guess India. Ink color on paper. Paper. Probably fairly recent, right? Right? Hi, Ludo. Hi. Well, come on in. How are you doing? Or actually, I said hi to you already. My brain is soup. But do we have paper that's like well preserved? I don't. I'm gonna guess there. A little bit after 1500 CE. I don't know. How well preserved can paper be? This is my problem with the organic materials, is that we know that they're recent, but what is recent? What is recent? How recent is recent? How recent is recent? How recent is recent? I don't know. I'm gonna guess India, 1500 to 1750 CE. Go, my guess. Go, Nepal. Nepal, Kathmandu Valley. We were pretty close to the time range, though. Folio, 1775. Ink and color on paper. Nepal, Kathmandu Valley. Whoa. Oh, I'm curious about the blue figures here. I'm trying to remember. I have such like a vague memory. I feel like there is a god in India, or sorry, not India. Hinduism. Help! Oh my god. Oh my god. In Hinduism. I'm trying to remember. Vishnu. That's it. That's what I'm thinking of. That's it. That's it. That's what I was thinking of. That's what I was thinking of. Lord Vishnu. A Hindu deity. A deity in Hinduism? Oh my god, my brain is so soup. Is that a word? Hinduism? Hinduism? Is that what it's called? Hinduism? Is that right? Oh my god, my brain is so scrambled. My brain is so soup. My brain is so soup. In the Hindu religion. Lord Vishnu. Alright. Next object. Bone. We got some scrimshaw here. Little Biddle. We got some hands here. What do you want to guess that these are? Maybe eyes? Teeth? Teeth here? What do you want to guess? Hands? Eyes? Maybe a little mustache here? Little mustache? Teeth? Little feetsies? Bone. We're on round 7 out of 10. You know what? Let's use a hint for today. Caribbean. Is it Caribbean or Caribbean? My brain is soup. Help me, chat room. Help me. My brain is so soup. My brain is so soup. So because these are islands, maybe we just kind of go here, the Dominican Republic or Cuba, so that way we're kind of, right, like we're hedging our bets a little bit here because they're islands. Snooze the ad. Be so snoozed, my ads. We're not done guessing. I'm gonna guess here. I'm gonna guess in between 1500 CE and 2000 CE. Go, my guess. Ooh, a little bit earlier. Taino? Pendant mask, 13th to 15th century. Bone. This bone pendant features a crouching figure with wide eyes and grimacing mouth, known as Zemi. Zemi or Semi is a term used by Taino people, the diverse societies that inhabited the Antilles archipelago before European contact, that linguistically relates to a quality akin to sweetness. Zemi refers not to an object or image, between immaterial, spiritual, and vital force pertaining to deities and ancestors. There are several known Zemi identities recorded by the Spanish, some of which have been linked to archaeological images. So we were inside the region about 125 years off. Not too bad. Not too bad. Next round. Round number 8. What do we have here? Stone carved. Oh. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. How you doing? You doing okay? You having a good day? You doing all right? Doing all right? Oh, there we have a worse quality image. You feel okay? Stone carved. Where in the world are you from? Where in the world are you from? These two photos don't really... don't really give us much to work with. Can I get a hint? Mediterranean. You're probably like Greece or Rome then, right? Stone. I'm gonna guess Greece. I'm gonna guess... I'm gonna guess there. Around 500 CE. Go! Go my guess. Oh! Egypt or Syria, and a little bit earlier than I thought. Relief with the bust of a young man, 4th century. Okay, that's the full object description. Stone carved from Egypt or Syria, 4th century. Understood. Next round. Round number 9. Wood, veneer with ebony, inlaid with ivory and bone, partially stained, brass saddle technique. Oh, gorgeous. Oh my god, what a gorgeous box. Holy. Gorgeous. Gorgeous wood, veneered with ebony, inlaid with ivory and bone. I kind of want to guess Iran, I think. The ornamentation throughout the box. But I don't know. Looks like we have like some stars almost here. Gorgeous. Gorgeous box. Iran. Okay, so it has ivory and bone in it. The ivory and bone throws me off a little bit. The ivory and bone makes me wonder about maybe somewhere in the upper half of Africa. Or maybe here. But I'm gonna guess Iran, I think. No, be so snooze, dads. Be so snooze, dads. We're not done guessing. We're not done guessing. I'm gonna guess 1000 CE. I could be about to eat so much shit though. Go my guess. Okay, much more recent. And moreover towards Pakistan, and down into Bangladesh even. India or Pakistan, writing box, late 16th to early 17th century. The design on this ebony veneered box, which is richly inlaid with ivory, bone, and saddle micro-mosaic, achieves a pleasing balance between vegetal vine forms in the borders and interspersed floral medallions in the middle ground. Its stately geometric patterns include a central star motif which dominates the main composition. The nature of the decoration, particularly the strong geometric forms, arabesques, and satellite technique, links the box to the larger Islamic world in terms of style and taste, while also exemplifying Western India's accomplished tradition of luxury furniture making, which was often oriented in the late 16th century toward export to Europe or Western Asia. Although its interior is no longer entirely original, the piece is likely to have functioned as a writing box and would presumably have had a number of sections or divisions within to contain various tools and papers. The satellite technique, which has been in use since antiquity, is particularly associated with the lands of the eastern Mediterranean, from where it spread to Iran and India. The method consists of gluing together geometrically shaped rods or thin strips of diverse materials, such as tin, wood, ivory, horn, and brass, slicing the bundles transversely into thin sheets of repeating patterns and adhering the sheets to a wooden support. Predating satellite in Western India was an earlier method of inlaying mother-of-pearl in wooden objects, which in the 16th century were destined primarily for the Turkish market. This box is part of a larger group of related inlaid furniture, some examples of which may have been made in the same workshop. A cabinet on a table stand in the Victoria and Albert Museum, London, regarded as one of the most important works of the type, shows similar radiating star patterns in satellite on its inner doors and drawers, combined with an elaborate figural and vegetal decorative scheme on its outer surface. A cabinet in the Musée des Arts Décoratifs Paris contains a similar star pattern in satellite in its inner section. In these examples, however, the medallion-based patterns in satellite are largely restricted to the interiors, probably because of the fragility of the technique, with the outer sections covered instead in figures and flowering plants. Here, in contrast, the medallion style and technique have been elevated to the main surface, and the box thus stands apart from the other pieces in its more archaic and Islamic character. So about 948 kilometers off, 450 years off. Not too bad, not too bad. Hi, Jessa. Hi, welcome on in. Welcome on in. How are you doing? How are you doing? I hope you're having a great time zone. Hello. Hello. We're guessing objects from the Met Museum's collection, where in the world they came from, and what time period. We're on our last one for the day. All right, let's see. Medium wood. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, so here we have a figure. A figure made out of wood. Made out of wood. Okay. Okay, a beard. A beard. Whoa. 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 Little circles or spirals. Oh, it looks like something is maybe like carrying something, or has like a strap. Like a thing you like help like a bow or something, you know, where you put it over your shoulder, like a cross body bag, but not that. You know, I can't really determine much from the arms and hands here. Okay. So wood. So it's got to be fairly recent if it's wood. Do we still have a hint left? We do. We have one hint left. West Africa. Never eat soggy worms. West Africa. West Africa. I'm gonna guess maybe Ghana or Nigeria? Is kind of the Ivory Coast area, is that considered West Africa? Or is West Africa only down here? Or is it the whole, like, western side? Well, I don't know. I'm gonna guess between Ghana and Nigeria. And in between 1500 and 2000 CE. Go, my guess. Not too bad, not too bad, not too bad. A little bit further up. Around Senegal. And we were a little bit too recent for the time period. But there's a tiny little bit of overlap, it looks like. Dogon peoples, but there's a question mark next to it, so maybe not. Figure male, 12th to 17th century, but there's a question mark by that too, so maybe not. Okay. On the right shoulder of this bearded elder is a domolo, a wooden staff employed variously as a weapon, tool, and ritual object. A sheathed knife is strapped to his left shoulder. The style in which he is rendered relates the figure to a corpus of fired clay and cast metal creations from the Middle Niger Valley. As evidenced by its preservation, this work was likely produced in the arid Bandiagara escarpment. Wood artifacts from artistic centers that were subject to annual flooding, such as Geno, have not survived. The populations of the ancient states of Ghana and Takrur, situated west of the Niger River, were predominantly composed of Soninke speakers who are credited with establishing trade routes in the interior of West Africa. At the start of the 2nd millennium CE, a series of developments, including the conquest of ancient Ghana, the opening of new goldfields along the frontier of present-day Mali and Guinea, and severe droughts, led the Soninke to venture farther south. Their interactions with Bamana and Malinke communities stimulated trade networks and led to the formation of new states. Some Soninke communities likely resettled in the nearby Bandiagara escarpment, where they engaged with established Telam and Dogon groups. This work is among the sculptural figures with pronounced facial features, braided coiffures, and elaborately patterned textiles produced by Soninke blacksmiths living on the plateau. I think coiffes is like a hair thing. I think of it as like the very like the hairdo from like France, you know, the very fancy like coiffed hair, but maybe I'm thinking of it wrong. Anyways, I don't know how to pronounce that word. But I believe that's hair. It's like a kind of hairstyle. Okay, not too bad. Let's see our final score for today. 70,616 is our final tally. We were kind of in the middle here. I guess maybe this is still the upper range. We're just in good company with 595 other people. Hooray! All right. That was our guessing game. For today. I hope that you were able to learn some stuff, chat room. I'm doing good, chilling while lunch cooks. Lunch. I'm kind of hungry. Well, we go to the BRB screen. I'm probably gonna grab some food myself. A little bit of food to eat. All right, chat room, I've snoozed the ads as much as I can. They're going to play now here in just a moment because once an hour, every hour, we take a 3-minute ad break to keep the pre-rolls off for everybody just coming on in to the stream. In that time, I encourage you all to get up, stretch, go to the bathroom, take your meds if you've got them, get yourself something to eat, get yourself something to drink, pet your dog, pet your cat, pet yourself, do whatever you have got to do to take care of yourself out here in this big old universe. And we will be right back after this break to go for walkies and then finally play some ooblets. So I will see you all in just a few minutes after this break. Alright, welcome on back. Welcome on back from the ad break. Hello. Are you ready for walkies? Are you ready for walkies? I changed this scene around a little bit. Make it a little bit nicer. Make it a little bit nicer. A little bit easier to see the video. Today we're going for a rain walk in Mount Daisen Forest, Tottori, Japan. This is from the YouTube channel Ambient Exploration. We're gonna watch this for a little bit before we play Ooblets. A rainy walk. A nice rainy walk. I love the rain. I love the rain. It's so green. It's so green out here. Alright, I was eating some pretzels. I was eating some pretzels. I was eating some pretzels. I love pretzels. Pretzels are so delicious. Pretzels are so delicious. I love pretzels. I love pretzels. God, I love the sound of the rain. Also, like, the dirt or the stuff that's on the ground is so red. I wonder if that's leaves or if it's just the dirt. I don't know. It's very red, though. Oh, that door is broken. I'm gonna eat some more pretzels. Whoa. Looks like that roof was like collapsing in a little bit on the side there. Whoa. Whoa. This place is falling apart. Whoa, look at these trees. I wonder what kind of trees they are. They look quite thick, like they're trunks. Wow. God, I really just love the sound of rain. Nothing that beats a nice bit of rain. Like, look, did you see the tree there to the side? The trunk was so large. I wonder what trees they are. What? 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 What was that? Did somebody lose their stuff while they were walking? And they just never picked it up? God damn, littering! I guess maybe, I don't know, would that be littering? If something just like fell while you were walking? I don't know. I guess technically, yeah. Even if it's not intentional. Well, this is kind of a nice path. The fact that it's like steps though throughout is interesting. It's like lots of little tiny steps. Dyson Base Camp or Dyson Base Camp. Whoa. 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 I'm gonna eat some more pretzels. I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry, and pretzels are so delicious. Okay, we got a nice little, like, paved path here. This is like an hour-long video. We aren't gonna watch all of this. We're just gonna watch it for a couple more minutes. And then we'll play Ooblets. And then we'll play Ooblets. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Are these, like, cedar trees? Well, is it Japanese cedar or Japanese redwood? Well, it might be. It might be. I think it is. I think it's Japanese cedar. Wow, I know my trees so well. I know my trees so well. I say because I correctly identified one singular tree. I know my tree species so well. What can I say? I'm just something of a tree expert. That's a lie. I don't know that many tree species. I don't even know if I know any tree species, actually. Except I did know these ones. Or at least what type of tree. Not specifically. Not specifically, but at least what type. I was in the range of what kind of trees they are. Whoa. Whoa. God, it's so peaceful here. Ain't nobody else walking around. Maybe because it's raining. Maybe on account of the rain. I don't know. I don't know. Would you go for like a nice hike in the rain, chat room, or would you not? Would you, if you had planned to go for a hike on a day and it started raining just a little bit, just like a little light drizzle, would you still go for the hike, or would you be like, nah, I'll come back another day. I'll do it when the sun's out. What do you think? Would you go for a hike in the rain? Oh, do they have like walking sticks out for people to use? That's cute. That's cute. That's cute. I love hiking. I would love to be able to go hiking again. I think that's gonna be one of my goals if I start physical therapy again, is that I want to be able to go for walks. I want to be able to take my dog for walks, and I want to be able to go for little hikes. And by hiking, I mean just like walking on like a trail path, you know, not like anything much more difficult than that, because I can't even fucking do that. But I think those would be good goals to have. Well, I love the rain so much. I love the rain so much. It's so nice to listen to. Whoa. Whoa. Looks like this building is closed. I don't know. But nice to stand out of the rain for a moment. What are like the little like, are those flowers? Or are those leaves on the ground? They're like very bright red. Whoa. Whoa, I don't know. So pretty though. What is the rope tied around the tree? Rope tied around tree, Japan. Shimenawa are believed to act as a ward against evil spirits, being placed on certain trees. Whoa! Used for ritual purification in the Shinto religion. Whoa, I see. I see. Understood. Understood. Wards against evil spirits. Shimenawa are also placed on Yorishiro, objects considered to attract spirits or be inhabited by them. These notably include being placed on certain trees, the spirits considered to inhabit them being known as kodama. Cutting down these trees is thought to bring misfortune. In the case of stones considered to be inhabited by spirits, the stones are known as iwakura. Whoa, kodama. Kodama. That tree has a spirit in it. That tree has a spirit in it. Don't cut it down. Don't cut it down. That tree has a spirit in it. Whoa. Very cool. Very cool. Very cool. Alright, chat room. You ready? You ready to play Ooblets? Chat room, are you ready to play Ooblets? You ready to play Ooblets? We watched it to the half-hour mark. We watched it to the half-hour mark. That was our walkies for today. We're gonna go play videos. We're gonna go play videos games now. We're gonna go play videos games now. We're gonna play Ooblets now. We're gonna play Ooblets now, chat room. We're gonna play Oobwits now, chat room. It's time to play Oobwits. It's time to freaking play Oobwits, chat room. Are you ready? Are you ready to play Oobwits?